a game about it.
I'm not in agreement with you, but I understand what you're saying. I think you're right with what you're saying. But my argument is that all of French records, well, not all, but the majority of French records are features. And Jim is hot now. Like Jim, so French got a lot of big records, but Jim has a lot of current records that's ringing off. So to see them go up against each other, I think it'd be dope. But I just don't know how regional that would be because of how big French records are. I think that could pass more than just a regional thing.
I think I understand what you're saying, but I still feel that a lot of that is still New York bias because there are so many people who don't care the same way. And they're like, see, they know it's big on the charts. They see it or they might hear it in the radio or when they go to the club, but they're not playing it on their own and they don't care. So I think it's something maybe they can't connect. Well, obviously it's something they can't connect to. So I think you being from New York and just understanding the language and the culture of New York, it changes or it shapes your perspective a certain way to be able to appreciate things differently than people that are not familiar with that region. And that was my whole point on the bias.
Now, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying because of who those two people are and with their history, I think it could be something to watch. Because of their history.
You know
because
their
of their history.
But a lot of people don't know their history and they don't care.
But hold on. See, I'm going to push back on that because the same could be said about the Jeezy and Gucci thing.
That's my point.
The same could be said about that. A lot of people didn't know that history and a lot of people didn't care.
No. Oh, hell no. If you was a Jeezy fan and you was a Gucci fan,
if you were a Jeezy fan and a Gucci fan, that's what we're saying.
And that's what we're saying.
If you're a French fan and you're a Jim fan, then you don't care about that. It's the same thing.
I don't think so because both of those people weren't as big as both of those people.
That may be true.
Gucci and Jeezy are a movement.
Neither one of them have a bigger record than Unforgettable.
I could see what's his face, that song. You know I'm super fly. You know I'm super high. That song with Bruno Mars or whatever.
I never
Gucci
even heard
crossed
it.
over. Gucci was commercial.
Yeah, Gucci was.
So was
I was about
Jeezy
to say
was commercial.
If it was,
neither one of them have a bigger record than Unforgettable.
Than them. Okay, like let's just prove your point and say they might not have had a bigger record than them, but both of their movements were longer.
I would say
both of their movements, as far as their albums and all of that stuff was longer, and they are. I would honestly say that they are more influential and more. They're stamped in rap more so than Jim and French.
To their culture, they are.
But that's
I'm not saying to their culture because their culture transcends all the way up here. You had the South watching that, and then you had people up here watching that. And Jeezy had a whole movement with like the snowman shirts and everything.
Dipset didn't have a movement.
No, they didn't, and I'm telling you they didn't. Yeah. And I was only in South Jersey, and they didn't have a movement.
But, let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you this real quick.
Not enough for people to care about.
Let me ask real quick. Real quick question. Where you were in high school or whatever, were not you, but was niggas wearing pink?
Me with niggas wearing pink? Yeah, niggas was wearing pink.
Then that's a movement.
But Kanye was wearing pink because Kanye said,
They weren't doing it because of Kanye. See,
yeah,
niggas were not doing that.
Niggas was wearing Louis Vuitton backpacks because of Kanye.
Hey, yo, wait, real quick. Hold on, wait. Let me ask this. Hold up, Jerry. Let me ask this. Out of the four of them, rank them and their relevance in today right now.
What for?
Jeezy, French, Gucci, Jeezy.
No, you mean Jim Jones. So you're
saying
Jim Jones, Jeezy, Gucci, and French.
Today, which one of them would you say is the most relevant in hip hop right now?
What year we stopping at?
Gucci.
What year we stopping at?
No. Right now, today. We starting today.
He was trying me.
I'm lit right now. I'm lit today. What year we stopping at?
I would say Gucci. Then I would say Jim. Then I would say Jeezy before French, because Jeezy put out. Yes.
With all the body of work, because look, you talk about today like this is the only day. No, nigga, you don't get today with none of your history.
What I'm saying today, I would put Jim and French to be more relevant than Gucci.
Because you're from
Jeezy.
New York.
No.
Because you don't know, bro.
No, I'm speaking to right now. Jim is promoting an album.
We don't know.
Jim is and French. I have French to be bigger than I'm basing that off of if they all on tour together. No. If they all tour together,
get us out
if they all tour together, who's headlining?
Jeezy and Gucci, or Jeezy probably not. None of them niggas that you mentioned. They definitely not headlining. I'm not even trying to be ignorant to Jim, because I love Jim and I love that album with him and Mano. But
you said what festival did you say that they were headline? Like
no, I'm asking.
Any festival or any place, they're not doing that.
Well,
Gucci headlines festivals. Didn't he headline like
Gucci's the guy
or something? Huh?
Gucci is definitely the guy. However, and I don't know what his overseas presence is like, or I don't know what that success looks like. I can't really.
Overseas,
but his overseas.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying it. French overseas, he got that shit on Smash. So because of that, he does. Because of records like Unforgettable, like in particular, that in itself made him. First of all, he's from Africa, right? So
exactly.
Morocco.
Morocco, yeah, I was right.
Exactly.
Okay. He's from Morocco. So that in itself, he's the most famous person to ever be from there. And he had this big smash record. He still goes back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's internationally known on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? So that matters. And I don't know that Gucci can go to Morocco. Not to say he can't get a show in Morocco, but I just don't know. What I will say is his presence is not going to be bigger than a French or something like that. So that's the only reason why I say what festival. Because if you say Coachella, let's just say Coachella, right? For the sake of the argument, let's say it's Coachella and there's 4 artists in the pool. You got Jim, you got French, you got Gucci, you got Jeezy. Who do you think for next year's Coachella, if those are your 4 options, I'm going to ask you, if those are your 4 options and next year's Coachella, who headlines the show?
I say Gucci. I say Gucci again. Gucci or Jeezy. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say French. I don't think he has enough in his arsenal.
Okay. Hold on, real quick. Wolves, what do you say?
What Coachella today?
Hold on, you breaking up. I'm gonna try to give you a couple seconds. But yeah, I said out of those 4, nah, not quite.
So what about now?
out of those 4 for next year's Coachella, who is the headliner of that show?
I'm good right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Dang. It's either or. It's definitely either French or Gucci to me. But it depends what they do from here to next year. So as of right now, today,
that's crazy.
I'll probably lean more towards French Coachella.
Yours?
It's more than music, dog. You gotta understand what French come with.
That's my point.
Yeah,
it's more music.
Because he's with the Kardashians. He's different.
And I would put Jeezy over
He's not with the Kardashians.
No, I'm saying his celebrity, right?
His celebrity is a big deal.
Yeah. Like, you know, obviously we can't discredit that. So his celebrity, it holds a lot of weight because whether we care or not about the Kardashian association, that is a major, that just opens him up to a whole nother demo that wasn't checking for him, that had no idea about Wave God and you know what I'm saying, and all of those DVDs, like had no idea of none of that, didn't care, became just aware of him and maybe paid attention a little more because of that association. So all of that does help. Yeah.
But Gucci too, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like Gucci's influence on the game and where it is sonically today is a super big deal. And I know Coachella hasn't been that hip-hopped out in terms of having the headliner be like that street, right? That raw. All of the headliners are pretty much clean-cut artists. So, so that could either lend to one or the other. That could either lend to them continuing that trend. If you go clean-cut, then it's French. But if you look at maybe the sound and what's going on right now, it is Gucci because of the little babies and because of like everybody in the Atlanta scene.
That don't necessarily translate to that though. When you talking about when you paying for a Gucci performance, I don't think Gucci beat Jeezy.
Performance-wise,
Coachella. I'm saying Coachella gotta decide between this list. I think it's clear cut.
It's French. It's French.
And then I say they go to Jeezy after French. And then I say Gucci.
I agree. I agree.
If we talking something like that.
That's right. You said French, Jeezy, Gucci, Jim.
And Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the order.
I disagree.
All right, what you got in the order? I agree with that order. I do agree with that order. Who you got, Wolves? In order.
I think French and Gucci are tied. It depends on where they want to go.
I mean, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine.
But ain't close.
But even because that's still all right. Just give me who's 3 and 4 then.
3 and 4.
Oh, y'all want me to?
No. Would you finish
it? Jeezy then Jim. Yeah, Jeezy then Jim. Yeah.
See who you say. See, what's your order?
I say Gucci. I'd say French, and then I'd say Jeezy, and then I'd say Jim.
Yeah. So
what
we
record? But what festival record would you say Gucci is gonna do at a festival?
He got songs with Bruno Mars. He got songs with Drake. He got songs with freaking, oh my God, it was another person.
These are big records. What big record he got with Bruno Mars?
That I'm super fly.
I'm so fly. That's a big deal. That's a big
it's
deal.
him, Kodak Black. Him, Kodak Black, and Bruno Mars. Then he got song. I mean, like Flies. Like he got like a lot of stuff. I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Wasted. He got wasted.
Yeah, he got a lot of festival songs. Like he got a lot of white girl friendly songs.
Yeah, he got big records. And in the crowd, but here's the only thing I might say though, I don't know. Nah, I can't even say that. I was about to say there might be a disconnect with the youth, but I can't say that because all of the artists that we named, like French didn't put up nothing hot recently. Like
most of French songs is anthems.
It depends on the sponsor too. Whoever the sponsors is for the show, that's gonna steer the headliner. Whoever's sponsoring Coachella, like the main sponsors, that also play into it too.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Interesting conversation.
I guess niggas ain't gonna get that money up. Putting motherfucking Jim Jones coaching the headline, nigga. Like,
right.
Jim Jones still got balling. And Gucci,
but that's the biggest record that he has, though. No, disrespect.
But neither one of them got. But that's what you need for a festival: is a big record.
Not one. Not one. You on stage for some time, maybe close. I know B did an hour. I don't know if everybody.
And then he got
the
one with Migos. He got songs with Travis Scott.
He got shit. Nah, Gucci got shit. I'm not fronting on Gucci shit. I'm not fronting on Gucci shit. But I do.
Is bet out of those 4. I'm just throw that out there. French is the safest bet out of those 4.
Definitely. And that's why I say
Prince. He got a song with The Weeknd. I forgot about that one too.
I gotta go French because of the safe point that I made earlier. Because he is the safest and he has those big records, those anthems, and then he can bring out Lil Wayne and he could bring out Ross, and you know what I'm saying? Like
can Gucci. Yeah, Gucci got a song with both. He got a song with them, but I'm not saying. I get what you're saying as far as like it being safe. All right, we going for safety.
The image of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would do that. But if we were going to like a Rolling Loud or something, Gucci would definitely go over French.
I agree.
And I don't want to stay on that.
I agree with that. Wolves,
I don't.
What you think?
Wolves, I don't.
What you think? Loud Gucci.
I'm telling you, don't nobody care about French.
Oh shit, we don't found it.
Yeah, she went crazy. But now
there's no place.
Hold on. Wolves, what you think out of Rolling Loud, Gucci over French?
Rolling Loud, I think Jim. Out of all of them, to be honest. Poppy boys. We getting sturdy.
No way.
Rolling Loud, New York, probably, but Rolling Loud, I'm talking about the one in Miami.
I don't think you saying in Miami he's over. He's over French in Miami. Y'all are saying
first line.
Yeah, it's a different crowd. It's a different festival.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all are tripping.
Kodak Black is over Jim in French in Miami. It's like a lot of
from Miami.
Understand.
Kodak Black is from there. But French
I'm saying,
you're
talking about longevity. You're talking about people who got music and stuff like that that's going to hit, that's going to go with the people that are there. People are not going to, I'm trying to tell you that French Montana, let me just explain to you, and Jim Jones are New York artists, and you only revere them that high because that's where you're from.
I don't.
Like them
I revere
them. Nobody else.
No, see, I'm saying French because of what he getting every time he step out the door. And I'd be willing to, that makes him the bigger artist when he steps out to perform.
I get what you're saying as far as a bag. As far as a bag, yes.
But that bag is based off what you're going to bring.
What the people is going to bring. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But I don't see it that way. I don't
His bag is based off what you're going to make off of it.
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If French came out with an album today, you would be trying to listen to this. You would try to listen to it. That's where you're going?
Me, yes. But
Anybody else?
I'm saying that knowing
I'll give it
but the three of them, I'm saying, but wait, time out. The three of them, I would say make better music than him. I'm not arguing that he makes the best music. I'm arguing that in a performance, a competitive performance, he beats them. That's what I'm arguing. If I look at his records and what he got, most of them shits is anthems. Sure, they got potential. I could be your sponsor.
But that's New York right there, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, so okay,
it is an anthem sound. It's an anthem sound.
That's
nobody
New York.
cares about that sound.
I'm
agreeing
with you.
Because it was the first one. I know you are, but I have to make the point to people who may not understand that particular song being one of the first ones that popped for him. That was a New York anthem. It had that bounce. It had that bop. You know what I'm saying? And people in fucking Milwaukee might not even know that joint. Because it didn't, it didn't reach, right?
You're right. That's one. Then you get into the one with him and Pharrell. If you get
what with him and Pharrell?
Bring them things.
Come on, Gert. Stop, Gert.
That's not
heard of it.
Stop,
Gert. You're telling me that's not a big
Gert,
record?
Stop.
I've never even heard of that song.
You could say no. Just say no, it's not a big record.
No, nigga, you know that shit ain't no big record.
Look, can we agree that out of all four of them, right? Jeezy is the one that's like in that legacy act lane. Like it's a rap.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
So that we can end this.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Look.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah, he on the old school tour, right? Atlanta old. Like he doing tours with Outkast and shit like that. That's what we can say right now.
That? Who?
Jeezy.
He's definitely on the Goody Mob tour for sure.
Yeah, he Goody Mob, Ludacris, Outkast. Like he doing tours like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But
so I'm saying, what year we stopping at? Jim Jones.
Nah, he on his Jones shit.